don't like how these things can, like, stop and freaking turn on a god-darn dime. What are you doing? What is that? Are you trying to outmaneuver me? Because it's clearly working. Why, hello everyone and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival Atlantis. My name is Rakoona and we are back at our base. And yes, last time we did our solar farms, I did a little bit of texturing. We got these little fine wind turbines working hard, and I did a little bit of work at home. Now this guy, if I'm not mistaken, he is done. 436 biofuels, well done. We can put that all into base whenever we need. Now I've added a couple of defenses over here outside, and with this little guy over here as well, I think I am quite well protected. Anyways, I'm gonna take you through inside, and I've done a little bit of texturing, trying to get the job done, and I think it looks quite decent. Except over here, there's nothing done. I've added a few generators, I've added the ammo box. Let me turn the lights on. That way, if we ever get an attack from the Zyraxian scumbags, we'll be able to... I know, Rick, I noticed it myself. Jeez. There you go. Like I was saying, if the Zyraxian scumbags decide to attack, we'll be ready. Anyways, usually the first attacks are quite easy to deal with. So I think I'm going to grab the termite and I'm going to head over to the next mission, which is going to be taking us to the trade station for the Polaris. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to buy some stuff while we're at it. And maybe ping a few things along the way. We seem to have the UCH wreckage over there, but there was a ship next to it. So let's go check it out. And of course, the infamous damaged UCH dart, which we will not be taking advantage of. Nope, not at all. I could just go out of here and salvage the part. I already got my ships that I want to bring in, and I'm not going to be using that one. So let's grab all the scrappy bits. And I got a few little components out of all that, and that is pretty good. Let's proceed. Tis a glorious night. This game never ceases to amaze me with the visual effects, the visual graphics, which really helps you immerse in this wonderful adventure. No, Rick, I do not have tears in my eyes. Are you going to be like that all day? Alright, you know what? I'll just probably ignore you half the time then. Alright, so we got a landing pad over there.
Commander, a squadron of bombers are converging on your location.
Oh. God, really? Really? You know what I forgot? I forgot to put ammo. There's nothing on my radar, IDA. What the hell, IDA?
My apologies, Commander. It was an attempt at humor. I will refrain from attempting it again.
Yeah, maybe you should reduce your humor parameters a bit. I almost shat myself. Almost.
I can confirm that no bombers have launched and the skies are clear, Commander. You are free to proceed.
You're almost as funny as Rick. Almost. So we got a mining operation, trade station. Let us go to the trade station. Yeah, I know, ammo missing for the Gatling gun. I'm gonna have to make some ammo. So let's go inside. Hello? Hangar door, open. Maybe I should bring my ship inside. I think that would be the wisest decision in case something happens. I don't want my ship to get damaged. Well, we're here. I guess I should start asking around.
Correction. You are there, Commander. I am simply observing your surrounding using the sensors on your suit. According to Terran custom, the bartender is the most common source of information about the events inside a frontier town. It may be best to start there if the custom holds true.
That's a bit cliche, but I guess I need to start somewhere. And we're going to be starting with an emergency ration. Yay. Feel the dryness in your mouth. and the unsatisfied, unsavory bits of this bland food. Alright, hello. Hi, everyone. Hey, how's it going? Doing good? Armor locker. Hello. Yeah, nothing to do here. We got a gin over here. Not going to be messing around with that. So I believe that the bartender should be upstairs. Let's go and find that dude. Oh, weapons in commodities. Hello, Bertram. Are you Bertram, or are you just a dude?
Welcome to Bertram's Arm. I am not the man himself, but I am his cousin.
Thank you for clarifying that.
I can get you a pretty sweet deal on weapons and techs, if that's your jam. So what are you looking for today?
Hey, I'm looking for work.
If you're looking for work, I may have something for you. I've only got the one job, but it's kind of important. Interested?
I'm interested.
We pride ourselves on providing entry-level weapons and hunting equipment, so we aren't competing with Interweapon. But they've just put out a line of new weapons for hunting big games. That's them picking a fight with us. The good news is that the weapons are terrible for hunting. They make a big mess of the target and ruin the hide. Now we need to hit back at them with something unique that they won't expect. The Talon uses crossbow for their hunting, and leather is one of the most valuable commodities. I'm thinking we should start producing and selling crossbows. If you could get me just 5 repeating crossbows, I'm willing to pay 5,000 credit each.
I'll see what I can do. So I'm here to shop. What do you have, my fine friend? Well, he does have leather. He buys leather. Okay, that's a good thing to know. By the way, do you sell any 15 mil ammunition, sir? No? Ah, well, dang it. Maybe somebody else will be able to sell me some of those. I'll take your 77 bandages and call it a day. Thank you very much, sir. Everything went to the ship. I don't need those on me. So I believe the dude we're talking about, we're supposed to find, is the bartender, which, is this the dude? Hello? Hey? Hi?
Welcome to Market Cafe Bar and Grill. We have everything from burgers to salad, even unique and sore dishes that you can't get anywhere else. So what can I get for you today?
I do have my ship outside. Maybe I could put a couple of, interesting recipes in there. You know what? These ramens look exquisite. I'll take all of them. Booyah. Hey, what is wrong with you, sir? What are you looking at? Okay, get out of my face. Get out of my face. And the termite does not have a fridge. Dang it. Alright, I'm gonna have to make a fridge and put it at home eventually. But, what about this dude? Hi, hey, no? Nothing from you? Are you the bartender?
Ain't seen one of you guys in here in a while. What you want?
I'm looking for my crew.
Can't help you with that, pal. The last of your people got on shuttles about a cycle ago and buggered off out of this dump. If you ain't buying a drink, then you can bugger off like your friends.
Alright, thanks anyway, dickhead. If the rest of the people here are as unfriendly as that guy, I'm not gonna get any information. Might as well keep asking the shopkeepers, since they're the one who will have been here at that time. I just spoke to this guy.
Hello there, valuable customer. What can I do for you today, sir? Ammunition, supplies, camping gear? You look like the outdoors type, if you don't mind me saying.
Looking for my crew. Was hoping if you'd see them.
Afraid not, sir. I only have head for my business and not of the coming and goings of anyone else. But if you're looking for someone, I recommend this, UCH motorcycle. There's nothing faster.
A UCH motorcycle. Where'd you get that?
I see you have a good eye, sir. This lovely piece of machinery was sold to me almost a year ago by a group of newcomers. If you're interested in where they got them, you should ask station security. They spent a lot of time with them. How about a bicycle? How does 3,200 credits sound to you,
I hate those things. I've got a lead idea. It seems that the survivor met with a trade station security manager.
According to the station logs, the security manager is called Officer Paravel. There are many more complaints about him, Commander. I'm detecting a large amount of data traffic from his terminal, which is protected by a high-order AI that I cannot bypass. Be careful, Commander.
Oh, great. Okay, yeah, it should be fine. Don't worry about it. Hey, mister. Hi, how's it going?
I see you've done hassling the station staff and have finally come to me. I was getting tired of watching you bumping around, obstructing productivity and being a general nuisance. There's no need to open your mouth, Terran. I know what you want. You want me to tell you where your friends have gone? As you can see, they're obviously not here. They left a cycle ago on a transport, which I'm sure you already know. Anything more is confidential information, only accessible to Polaris employees, of which you are not. Don't even consider begging or threatening me for the information. I will have station security on you before you even unholster your weapon.
I could just punch you in the face just for the fun of it.
I wouldn't recommend that. You wouldn't like the experience. Oh, I'm sure you enjoy the brief elation of punching me in the face before you're shot in the head by station security. That would cause more problems for me, but it wouldn't be any of your concern anymore, wouldn't it? But if you still insist, go right ahead.
Oh, the temptation is so strong.
Rakoona, don't do it. Snap out of it, Commander.
Alright, you made your point, so what do you want?
I'm glad you see reason. I'd hate to call them the cleaners. But what I want, you cannot provide, but you are a useful step on the road to what I want. Are you aware of the situation between the Polaris Megacorps and the Xyrax Empire? No, of course you're not. But this is where you're needed, according to my superiors.
So these are orders from on top, nothing to do with you?
No, this is not my decision, nor is this my chosen way of doing things. Either way, I'll get my promotion out of this dump and into HabSec, where I don't have to deal with clowns like you.
I really feel like punching this guy in the face now.
Let me explain the situation in terms you can understand, alright? Polaris Megacorps is the greatest economic power in the galaxy, and formerly a subsidiary of the Traders Guild, up until the War of Silence 2.5 centuries ago, when we broke away as an independent power following the War of Silence. The Xyrax are a major consumer of raw materials, but as we've been exhausting the deposits in our own quadrants of space, the depleted Xyrax have failed to utilize the resources and territories that they've refused to give up rights to and can barely sustain an active presence over. Simply put, we want what they have but cannot use.
What does any of that have to do with me?
Let me finish explaining before you interrupt me with your insane question. You are clearly not Polaris and have no ties to the corporation or to any local faction, save your UCH Navy. Those lack of connections make you a useful tool for disrupting Xyrax control over certain territories and planets without any repercussion for the company. You are free to move in, attack the Xyrax, which I'm sure you won't mind doing considering what they did to your people, and leave the depopulated territory to the company to move in and set up, what will you call it, humanitarian aid for the survivors of your vicious random attack?
And what do I get out of this?
What you get is the next step on your journey towards your missing people. And of course, as an employee of Polaris Megacorps, you are entitled to pay and some benefits. Healthcare, dental, employee discount, the usual. Since you have little choice in the matter, why don't you just agree already? I've just forwarded the agreement to your support AI to sign on your behalf. Hurry and get it over with since your first assignment is time sensitive.
Idea, did you receive the contract? Anything I should worry about?
I did, Commander. Aside from an attempt to slip some malware to me in the contract, it's a fairly loose contract. I've checked it against other station personnel's contracts that I was able to access on personal devices, and yours is unusually free of loopholes or deception. I would guess that such a loose contract would prevent them from being legally bound to defend you in the event of your capture, with as few ties as possible to Polaris. In effect, it gives them plausible deniability. There's likely a deeper game being played here, but nothing that would conflict with your allegiance to the UCH.
Alright, IDA. Do I need to actually sign anything?
No, Commander. I've registered it and returned a copy of the contract. I also included their own malware packet in the signature. I thought you'd like that.
Good work, IDA. Wish I'd thought of that myself. Okay, Manager, everything's been signed and sent back to you, dickhead.
Yes, I can see that. Everything appears to be in order. Welcome to the company, Commander Rakoona. I'm hoping you'll be a valuable asset to us. Your employee number is A37645546. Memorize it. It is more important than your life now.
I'll be the judge of that.
I have a job for you already, A37645546. It's a time-sensitive one, so I hope you have a ship ready. One of our surveyor towers has drifted over a Xyrax-owned ore vein, and we're concerned they may take hostile action. The company wants you to secure our assets as an unaffiliated third party.
Hey, what about my people? You were supposed to tell me where they went.
I'm not supposed to do anything. You are an employee of Polaris, a contractor, with no say in what I do. I could have you cleaning toilets if I wanted. I sent the job details to your secretary AI to handle. You are to go protect Polaris assets from unwanted Zyrax interference. As a member of the UCH, we want plausible deniability within the hour. Now go!
You'd better have answered when I come back.
I have plotted a course to the current location of the Polaris survey tower from the information in the data package, Commander. Judging by the activity I've observed around Zyrax territory, they are preparing to launch an attack on the structure.
Yeah, you keep hiding behind your desk, you loser. We'll be back. So the server tower is 10-ish kilometers over that way. I went through the wrong bay. Where's my ship? It's over that way. Okay. So first of all, before we do anything, I'm going to head back to base and, make a little bit of ammo for this ship. I know that this surveying tower that we need to go to is pretty much floating in the air. So I'm not going to be able to go there from the ground. Maybe I'm going to have to bring an SV in. The only problem is I don't know if I have enough resources to do so. Alright, so here we are. First of all, you just need to turn the power off on a termite now. First of all, we are going to be making ourselves a fridge to conserve this food that I bought. Slappity-doo. Don't need to make a food processor right now. Eventually I'll need one to make some medicine and stuff like that. So let's transfer everything that I got inside of the termite into the base. And come to think of it, I do need to make a little bit of ammo. 10 times 150 should be more than enough. Anyways, I think I have like 125 volume space inside of the termite for ammunition. Still enough to hold quite a bit of ammo. So let's put our fridge right over here. That way I can put my ramen in there. And it's gonna last forever. Yay! Forever power. Now, if I am looking at this, the Morning Star would be the next ship that I want to bring. Either that or the Burrow. The Burrow is a mining ship, which would be required to build the rest of my base, because it's going to go a hell of a lot faster than to dig by hand. But for that I need to unlock some more things in the tech tree. And if I'm looking over here, I'm going to need some more carbon substrate to build this one. And as for the burrow, more carbon substrate and a little bit of saphium, which I do not have. I must have some on the Atlantis station. There's got to be some somewhere. I could set this guy to build myself a little bit of carbon substrate with all the wood that I've collected in the crushed stone. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and sleep it off. Well, that was a good night's sleep. Oh, I got 4,000. Oh, jeez. Maybe I went a little overboard, but, no. Let's just slap it in there. Boom. So, let's go ahead and bring in the Morning Star. It is going to be available really soon on my workshop. It's all part of the Reforge Eden Atlantis series collection thing. Yeah, and there you go. It is a very alien-y type ship. I've made sure of that. So before the Morning Star decides to tip over, I am going to fill it up with some biofuel. Oh yeah, there she is. Look at her. Yeah, I wanted to make a ship that is going to be more alien-y, very different from any other type of ship. And that's it. And it's fully upgradable. You got some landing pads on all sides, so it can land and dock pretty much on the bottom left and right, depending on where you wanted to stay on the ship. Aside from that, all these antennas can be replaced by, in the back, either thrusters or in the front, more manual weapons. Let's go and take a tour inside. So, on the inside, this opens up. You can add some tier 3 on both sides, and maybe a little bit more on top over here, just underneath this this grid. Let's close these. And apparently it is very hot over here. You gotta move forward inside the ship. No? Wait a second. Alright, okay, if you move forward inside the ship, the heating problem is no longer there. Oh great, now I'm dehydrated. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink this. Oh crap, it's still warm. My god. I guess I didn't think about the whole heat thing. Go in. Yeah, you go in and then you go inside of the cockpit as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm suffering from heat soak. I'm dehydrated. I'm gonna take care of this right now. You know, when you build in creative, you don't see these problems. So I want to also have a water extractor. You know what? Make me 2 more. Make me 2 more. And with the ammo we've made, I think I'm gonna put it in the Morning Star. So let's grab ourselves one of these delicious rich ramen. Oh yeah, that's gonna slowly regenerate my health, and it's very great food. So as I was saying, I'm scared of going in the ship now. There is room over here for a pentaxid tank and a shield. Anyways, let's go and sit down so we don't get warm. And we got an armor locker right over here. And that's about it. I suppose that if you want to go and be comfortable in the ship, whenever you're parked, maybe you can dock it onto a platform or something. Then you turn the thrusters off. That way, it avoids overheating problem. So let's go out for a spin. Let's go to the survey tower. Let's reload our weapons while we're at it, because I think we're going to be facing some enemies. And I placed it so pretty much your target shows up in the middle window. It's pretty neat. And don't forget, if you ever go get the ship, try it out, give it a go. And yeah, feel free to write a comment. Maybe something, maybe not about the heat, because I don't think I'm going to redo the ship from scratch. It's supposed to be a little tight fighter. And anyways, once you're seated, you don't feel the heat anymore. So there is the survey tower. Alright, pretty cool. I'm not seeing any landing pads or any way to access the deck on the tower. I may have to pull up alongside and jump over. Sounds like a frickin' plan. Alright, let's get this little fella over here parked. At least maybe so I can get closer to the guy, right? Let's press O, and let's do this. Hi, hey. Hey, you need to move the survey now. Cyrax are preparing to attack the tower.
That's why you're here. I'm reconfiguring the gravity, but y'all's gotta keep those Zyrax bastards off of me till I finish.
Commander, 2 Zyrax bombers have launched from the Zyrax territory and are headed for your location. Prepare to intercept.
Oh, good job. Okay, I can see the ships coming. Let's do this. Alright, there's one of them. Let's go in first-person view, so it's going to be a little easier maybe hitting the target. Get over here, you light bomber, you. Whoa! Just frickin' flew right into you. Alright, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Alright, there's one of the light bombers. Oh, I thought it was falling to its death, but apparently not. I don't like how these things can, like, stop and frickin' turn on a goddarn dime. What are you doing? What is that? Are you trying to outmaneuver me? Because it's clearly working. I see you, buddy. Alright, that is one down. I think I might as well just stop and loot him. It's not like the other one's actually going to destroy the Polaris base, right? It's not going to do that. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh my god. That's the only problem. If this ship is not completely straight, it is hard to get out of here. Alright, there's a bomber. It is bigger than it looks. Ooh, Promethium cell. I'll take it. Alright, there she is. Let's get a little closer. Since I didn't realize at first, but we only have a 183 meter range. Hey, can you please just die?
All targets destroyed, Commander. They do not appear to be readying another wave of bombers.
Ah, thank you, sir. Would have been toast if head office didn't send ya.
Are you gonna get out of here now, buddy? They might not be sending reinforcement right now, but they probably will eventually.
Nah, mate. I've radioed Zyrax base and said you attacked the tower and blew up their boomers. They gave me perms to stick around and keep an eye on the fugitive and report. I'll just make up some BS. I'll be fine here, so you can go on back home and leave them here to me. Thanks again, sir.
That is indeed a strange fella. What do you have? Ooh, bombs. I'll take the bombs. Alright, let's go back in the ship. So a little tip for you guys. I just noticed that when you get off the ship, you're kind of in the middle. Just jump on the side, crouch, and you can get out easily. It might be a pain in the ass, and some of you might complain about it, but it's still pretty much a good ship, nonetheless. It's got a lot of ammo space, and I think once fully upgraded, this little puppy can be quite devastating. The only problem is I couldn't fit any turret on there if I wanted to. Or maybe there's a way to put some on there. I'd have to figure that out. I'd have to play around with it and maybe improvise. Alright, so we are back at the trade station for the Polaris. Now we got a mining operation next to us. I wonder if there's actually anything of use over there. So let's set this little guy down. I wonder how this goes if I turn off the thrusters. Eh? You good? It's good. It's fine. At least I don't get like the super overheating thing going on here. Well, it's up to 70 degrees, but I think it's going to go down. So if I'm not mistaken, right under here is the ventilation system. And the core is right over there. And we got our pinger over here. So yeah, this place is completely airtight. So if you go to space, you can just turn the oxygen on and you'll be fine. Anyways, down we go. First of all, let's go check out this mining operation. See if they got anything to buy or to sell. Who knows, maybe they have really guys, really? Are you trying to impress me? What is this all about? Well, I mean, I've seen stranger things, I think. Oh, hi. Hey, how's everyone? Okay, so we got a dude over here. Hello, Mr. Mining Foreman.
Watch your step, kid. The ground may look stable, but we're digging right beneath our feet. What we're digging out of the ground here is quartz. We ship it off to be ground down into silicon powder and processed into industrial silicon boules.
You should go out and get a little bit of sun. I'm looking to buy. So, yeah, he is selling some silicone and apparently a lot of stone dust. What he wants to buy is biofuel, mechanical drills, automatic cores, except he's buying all of his stuff below market value. So, no siree. And yeah, we got another little compartment over here with absolutely nothing in there. Is there somebody else here that is willing to sell stuff, right? Anyways, I don't believe so, so let's leave them alone. Let's leave them to their greedy drilling so they can make the silicone powder. If they were talking about silver powder, I would have been even happier, though. Silver powder would be awesome if I could just buy it instead of going drilling it myself. Alright, let's get it over with. Alright, I've done what you want. The survey tower is safe, the tower gets to say where it is, and the Zyrax thinks that was an isolated UCH attack. Now tell me where my people are.
Not so fast, 83764554666. You're an employee of Polaris now, and we pay our employees when they complete a job satisfactorily. In fact, you did better than expected. We didn't expect the Zyrax to allow our asses to remain in place.
Alright, hang over the cash. Why not?
Here's your payment, as promised. Most contract jobs will be paid directly to your account with Polaris once you've been authenticated. I recommend depositing your payment at a machine behind you when you're done here.
So I got 15,000 credits. Neat. What's with the obsession with money around here?
To Polaris and the Traders Guild, there's nothing more important, more sacred than money. It's a measure of one's value and one's achievement in life. A physical means of measuring the worth of a man can be seen in his wealth. I suppose you could think of money to us as counters in the great game of life. And we're all players, whether we like it or not. As man with no wealth is either a failure or a threat to those that do. A man who does not seek to gain wealth is a danger to everyone that does. So keep in mind, Rakoona, 83764554666, that if you do not seek compensation at Polaris, you will be considered untrustworthy. That shouldn't be anything new to you, though.
Okay, fine. Now then...
Your people's contracts are still classified, but I've been giving permission to tell you the specifics of what they negotiated for and point you in a general direction you need to go. I'm not permitted to, nor do I want to, reveal anything more.
Dick.
Your naval personnel arrived here 10 months ago and agreed to contract with Polaris that they would loan us 2 teams of UCH Engineer Corps to provide Terran equipment and manufacturing processes to Polaris Megacorp in exchange for funding, transportations, and an opening dialogue to a partnership with various Polaris Megacorp subsidiaries. Upon completing arrangements, the clients were taken to Kennex 62 in orbit aboard a pair of large transport for medical attention and to be assigned to long-distance courier to their chosen destinations. The naval engineers arrived on the station a week later and were transported off-site by a Polaris security fleet.
Medical attention? How many people are we talking about here?
I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is that there was a request for medical aid for several crew members and enough people to transport that it required 2 light transports. If you want more information, speak to one of the pilots that took them to Kennex 62, not me.
Pilot?
Yes, a pilot. An idiot that flies a ship just like you. He's sitting over there on that bench and will be more than happy to answer your inane questions. Farewell, and I hope to never see you again.
Yeah, thanks for all your help. Looks like we finally found a lead on the rest of the UCH fleet, IDA. This pilot should be able to tell us where he took him. No one would know. No one would know.
Rakoona, holster your gun, you psychopath.
Damn you, IDA! Damn you! And Rick, the fact that you told me to shoot, you're not a good friend, buddy. Anyways, let's go talk to this guy. Where is he? Oh, hey, Mr. Pilot, sir. Let's palaver.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for a fare you picked up from the station a few months ago.
My memory is a little fuzzy. That could be anyone. Can't you enlighten me?
It was an executive order from Polaris. 2 transport, including you, picked up a 4 naval personnel from this station and took them to a place called Kennex 62 in orbit. Should be pretty memorable.
You know what? That does ring the bell. Unfortunately, that bell's a little rusty and could use a little oil, if you get my meaning.
Oh, I get your meaning. You want money. How much to get that bell oiled?
Well, seeing that you just got paid by the boss man over there, let's go with 80 credits. Not too bad, if I say so myself. You're new around here, so you're probably not familiar with how things work.
It's all about money with you guys, I know.
You don't overcharge people for cheap information. A little grift is all it takes to move up around here. If you get too greedy, there's always someone above you that'll want his cut. So keep your side business small.
Gee, thanks for the pointer.
Hey, it may sound underhanded, but this kind of stuff will save your lives in the corporate game Polaris are running. A straight man who thinks he'll get anywhere with hard work and determination ain't working an angle will never move up. As long as you don't get caught, or if you can pay off the catchers, you can get anything in life. So, what will it be? You gonna cough up 80 credits for the info, or take your business elsewhere?
I'll pay you the money. I got money.
A pleasure doing business with you, pal. Okay, so if I'm remembering right, there was me and Rakoona taking some guys like you up to Kennex Station, up in orbit back then. There's 2 light transports, so that's about 40 or 50 passengers between the 2 of us.
I heard some of them were injured.
Oh, yep. About 5 of them weren't in good shape. 2 on my ship and 3 on Braddoon's. Got stuck with a girl with a crushed leg and a busted head on my ship. Emerson or something.
Emerson. Natasha Emerson. So she did survive the Heidelberg. So where exactly did you take them?
Like I said, Kennex Station. I'll just transfer you the location data and access codes to the main landing pad. You can sort it out there yourself.
Well, thanks for the help.
Glad to help, I guess.
Leave. They're all a bunch of greedy bastards.
Chapter 4. The Cruel Stars. I've signed a contract with the Polaris Bigger Corporation. You've been rewarded with your first active lead in finding the rest of the UCH fleet. Somewhere above the planet is Kennex Station. They'll have that freighters and transport crafts call home, to which the UCH fleet were transported to. They'll left to regroup with the rest of the Navy. Somewhere there is surely the next lead to the location of the UCH fleet. But things are never that simple. The threat looms nearer and the Naui is in danger and only you can save her.
Proceed! Well, alright, now we know where to go.
Commander, I have the location of Kennex Station queued up on your display and have plotted a course to the station's landing bay. You can be there in under 15 minutes.
Whoa there, IDA. What's with the sudden rush? I'm not quite ready to head out there. Besides, what's a couple of hours after almost a year?
There is no immediate rush, Commander. However, I have decrypted a deep space transmission from the Zyrax station calling for a destroyer to reinforce the local planetary orbit. It would be best to reach Connect's station before it arrives.
That's no guarantee that they're there to secure the station. They have no reason. They could be there to deal with pirates or something.
Yes, Commander. That is possible. I have detected increased combat activity in this sector that does not match Zyrax patrols that could be attributed to pirates.
See? Nothing to worry about. You can always avoid the ship when it turns up. It's not like a destroyer is faster than any well-made Terran ships.
I hope you're right, Commander. Bringing up course data.
Sorry, did you want to talk? I saw that you came in front of me and you seemed like you had a few things to say.
Rakoona, please focus for once.
Ah, you're gonna give me the silence treatment. You tease. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's go on our ship. Let's power up the thrusters. And let's head back to base. Why is it always night? It seems like it's always night. Now, I know that our next mission takes us in space, but what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over to Atlantis and grab myself the 5 Sathium that I need. I don't know if it's there. I don't know if I already got it. But if not, I could always go and maybe buy some Sathium plates and just put them in the blueprint factory. So, something of the sort. So let's land the Morning Star right over here. Turn off the thrusters again, of course. And let's crawl our way out of here. We're going to head back to Atlantis and see what type of resources we can gather over there. Really wish I could bring some of these posters in my ship. Some of them are really nice. Anyways, enough talking.
Unique merchants sell unique items, only at our place.
Alright, so what do we have over here? You know what, I should have dropped some stuff and start hauling some things over to the other side. Well, I do have this other transportation booster, which might help actually in bringing some more gear to the other side. So aside from that, I'm not seeing any Sathium whatsoever in here. So first things first, I'm just going to switch one of these over. This should give me a little bit more space. It brings me up to 1300. I'll be able to carry more gear to the other side. So this guy is actually selling some Sathium. Let's buy 100. That should fit in my backpack anyways. And, you know, I'm gonna stick half of it in the blueprint factory. There you go. And eventually I'll have to go and do another one of these instances. I think I'm gonna be doing that quite soon. Maybe not next episode. Maybe next episode I'm gonna work a little bit more on the base with the ship I'm gonna be bringing in. I think the cave looks nice. We got a alien excavation. That one we've done. And Dark Retoy. No, Dark Retov. Okay, yeah, Retu? What was written there? Anyways. I'm gonna have to go back over there. And come to think of it, I don't think I've looked into the character class yet. Let's activate this, right? The character class system, CSS, allows the player to select a skill class for their character that will amplify their combat effectiveness using a chosen set of weapons. By activating this mission for the first time, you will automatically open a class selection window. Once you have chosen your main class, activating the mission again will display your current skill efficiency and level. Upon reaching class level 5, you'll be able to choose a subclass that will provide new skills and new abilities. Proceed.
Welcome to the class system, Commander. I will instruct you on each of the different classes and what they specialize in and how to improve your own class level. First, you may choose only one main character class. Only upon mastering that class can you choose a second subclass. You may only possess one main class and one subclass commander. However, there are special rank classes that can be obtained by completing any number of special tasks, events, or achievements. Each character class has a unique set of missions used to increase the class level up to a maximum of 5. With each increase in class level, you will gain additional damage, reload speed, accuracy, and reduced recoil for that class's chosen weapon types. The missions can be found in your PDA after you have chosen your preferred class. The available classes are Soldier, specializes in automatic rifles, grenade and rocket launchers. Marksman, specializes in sniper rifles, laser rifles and crossbows. Agent specializes in pistols, submachine guns and laser pistols. Vanguard specializes in shotguns and miniguns. Specialist specializes in flamethrowers, plasma cannons and alien weaponry. Engineer non-combat class that specializes in multi-tools, drills and chainsaws, with a bonus to warp drive range. These are your primary class choices, Commander. If you pick a class you are not comfortable with, you cannot change to another one. So ensure that you are picking the class with skills best suited to your combat style. Do you understand?
I understand, IDA.
Here is the list of main character classes that you can choose from.
I think what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to make
each class by selecting one
Alright,
from the
can
menu.
you shut up, voice? I'm trying to talk here.
On that
Alright?
classes page or return back to this menu.
Okay, yeah, zip it. Zip it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast a poll on my YouTube and see which class I should go for. And I'll go with your selection. So,
you can access the class selection screen via the PDA at any time by activating the mission character class system.
so let's confirm. Alright, we're good. So once I get like the general vote, oh, jetpack. I will choose the class that you guys select for me. That is going to be your choice, and your choice only. I will give you the specifications for those of you who are less familiar with Reforge Eden. Hi, hey, and that way you can more likely make a decision. So let's go ahead and bring a few resources. You know, large electronic bridges, really nice there, but I don't need you right now. I think I'm going to bring ammo and weaponry. Trying to kind of clear out my inventory of all this and maybe bring these things because eventually I will be going to UCH. So let's take as much as I can. I'm going to leave a couple of things here that I don't really need right now, like these 2 metal components. Really? I don't need that. Okay, so I've grabbed all weaponries and armor, which are going to be needed, and let's head back. You know what? Once I get a ship, I'm going to get one of you. I don't know how to get one of you, but I will get one of you. You're going to be dancing on my ship, all right? You're doing a good job there. And I do appreciate that you dance nonstop without eating or sleeping. You are amazing. All right, talk to you later, lady. All right, let's get this puppy off the ground and let's go back to our base. You know what? I never put down that water generator. I should do that. All right, let's go ahead and slap a couple of these down. These will be collecting water for me. And let's put a couple of these fuel cells inside here. Yeah, get to work. All right, I'll come back in a few hours for you guys, and you should have quite a bit of water for me. All right, let's park this little puppy over here. Maybe we can park it on top here. There you go, right on the turret. Can you land there? Probably it could, but I don't want to do that anywho, because otherwise it might be more difficult to get back into my ship. All right, so I'm going to go dump everything back inside of my base. And that should about do it. And I believe that is all the time that we have for today. On the next episode, we're going to be bringing in our other little driller SV. And we're going to be making a hangar for our base. Yeah, I'm finally going to have a little place to put all of my ships in. That way, if we get an attack, they won't get destroyed. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to nudge that little like button. And I will see you next time. So until then, take care and stay safe. Rakoona out.